All right, Cowboy Nation. Let's talk about this. Let's get this thing going one way or another. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank you all for being part of the nation. Thank you all for being part of this thing as it relates to the Dallas Cowboys in general. Now, these are the things that we must understand. That when you start talking about the Dallas Cowboys in general, there's pretty much always something, right? And when we start talking about these things right here, Cowboy Nation, we start talking about Ezekiel Elliott, we start talking about Dak Prescott and Byron Jones, all these things. The main thing that we must have in our mind is this right here. Is can we win without Ezekiel Elliott? That's the main thing. Because at the end of the day, when we start looking at what Ezekiel Elliott brings to the table, it's everything. Hands over fist. You're going to say to yourself, this guy is going to be able to demand 8 and 9 men front. Have the defense sitting up all night saying to themselves, how can we stop this team? We look into those things, Cowboy Nation. We feel the flavor of the opposing team saying to themselves, if we can stop Ezekiel Elliott, then we can win a game, basically. Now, the topics over here, I'm talking about number 31, Byron Jones, lockdown. He's one of the better cornerbacks in the league. But before I get into that, I really want to be able to touch bases with you all with Ezekiel Elliott. Let me know how you guys feel. Do you think that Ezekiel Elliott and the Dallas Cowboys have a long-term agreement with each other? Can they survive with each other? Because my thing is, now that you start talking about Ezekiel Elliott, can Dak Prescott win without him? I want to know your thoughts. I really want to know your opinions on this whole entire deal. Let me know. Let your brother know. Now, as far as lockdown, as far as cornerbacks, you guys know, I don't like cornerbacks. I love them. You know, that's position right there. It's a man-to-man type of deal, especially with Chris Richard. He got everybody flying out to the ball. He got that physical mentality that he brought to the table. He got people going around. They are now howling at the moon, basically. And trust me, I love every inch of it. I love every piece of it, because now we can say to ourselves, man, we got cornerbacks that's willing to put their life out there on the line. Meaning that even though you may have your reservations on a lot of things, but I can tell you right now that when you start talking about this team right here, boy, it just brings in a whole bunch of other things as it relates to this Dallas Cowboys team. Now, I want to be able to pull this up for you guys. Now, this is pro football. Of course, you know, they bring out a lot of next-gen stats. I apologize, not pro football focus, but next-gen stats. And, of course, we look at everything. I like this fact because he is a lockdown corner. All of last year, of course, a lot of people saying, well, you don't get a lot of interceptions. That's okay. That's cool. But if you can take out your primary target and you can shut him down and shut down one side of the field, then I would take this any day, even twice on Sunday. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, 83.3 coverage grade, 10 breakups, 85.5. Hey, RGTs allowed. And I'm talking about this right here. Snap 16 and a half. So I'm looking at a guy that can cover, that can play, that's going to be out there willing to put everything down out there on the line. I like what I'm seeing, Cowboy Nation. I don't know about you all, but I can tell you right now that this kid, give him a little bit more into this system. Think about this. I want to touch bases on this. Think about this, Cowboy Nation. Just think. This is the second year for Chris Richard with all of these EBs. So you mean to tell me that these guys not going to be able to pick this defense up a little bit faster? Not being able to identify what the offense is trying to do out there now? I'm thinking with my mind, with my thoughts, and with my soul, and with my sinew, with all of my whole entire fiber of my being, that this team is going to be a whole lot better as it relates to Xavier Woods, Cheeto Rouzier, Byron Jones, Jeff Heath, George Iloka. And I know that a lot of people still got their reservations on Jeff Heath. And to me, I'm going to tell everybody again, Jeff Heath, to me, is a better free safety than he is a strong safety. Now, he played out of position. He played the strong last year, which was cool. And he had a bum shoulder going on situation with that, too. But you give this guy enough opportunity to pick up this defense, boy, we have a rude awakening coming around the corner. Now, let's pick it back onto this Ezekiel Elliott situation. I really want to be able to talk to you guys again on Ezekiel Elliott, because my thoughts on Ezekiel in the NFL. It says Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott meets with the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell in New York on Tuesday to discuss the May incident in Las Vegas. This is pure Todd Archer. My thing is with this, as we look into this, I'm going to say this right now. The NFL needs to stop having picks and chooses, or whatever you might want to call it, favoritism or whatever, discriminations, whatever you want to call it, as it relates to, I'm going to find the Dallas Cowboys more than any other team, right? Because if we look into this arrest report, we can really see that I don't see Ezekiel Elliott's name never on this list. Now, of course, I know a lot of people going to sit there and say, well, Tyreek Hill, he had this situation. He met with Roger Goodell, but no. When Tyreek Hill was in college, didn't he punch his fiance or punch his lady in the stomach while she was pregnant? As a man, as a grown man, I don't see how NFL can live with that. Just the reality of it. I don't see how they can live with the fact that they know for sure that this man punched his fiance, baby mama, or girlfriend at the time in the stomach while she had a baby developing, for her to ultimately have that child and for him to allegedly break his or her arm. It's not right, Cowboy Nation. It's not right. You see, as we look into all of these things, I never seen an arrest report with it, Ezekiel Elliott's name on it. So let me know how you guys can say that this is fair deals going on when I look into this arrest report and I'm reading the things that I'm seeing here, DUIs and things of that nature. And I just don't see. Look, Dotson accused for hitting his girlfriend. I mean, Ryan Griffin accused for punching out the windows of a hotel in Nashville. We can go on and on. Jalen Mills get into a fight. Leonard Fournette. I guess Leonard Fournette, he's a prominent running back, is he? But I don't see Roger Goodell. I don't see the NFL calling these guys. Let's go do a meeting. Let's talk about this. I know they say heavy is the crown, but my thing is, Cowboy Nation, rules are rules. And we can't start just looking at one side of the spectrum and say, okay, we're going to give this guy a ticket for running a yellow light and everybody else, even if they got arrested or what have you for running a stoplight, we let that person pass. That's not how the NFL works. And for the final topic for the hour, it's going to be Dak Prescott. This is the thing. This is mildew or barbecue season for Dak Prescott. Everything is on the line for him. Can he win without Ezekiel Elliott? This would be a good test, because now we're going to look at everything from A to Z on Dak Prescott. If the NFL decides to suspend Dak Prescott, Rain Dakota, then we would really know whether or not can he will this team. Do he have the longitude and latitude to make things happen? You know, to me personally, when Ezekiel Elliott was not on the field, I think the teams did not load the box 8 and 9 man fronts. They started to look at this team and say, okay, we're going to spread it out. We're not going to have it all condensed. Meaning that Dak Prescott threw the ball around a little bit better. Now, I'm not on here saying that, hey, you get rid of Ezekiel Elliott. No, I'm not saying that. Don't put those words in my mouth. Please don't. But what I'm saying, Cowboy Nation, is that somehow, one way or another, Dak Prescott's going to have to earn his grain of salt now. Because my thing is, Dak Prescott, there's been no off-the-field issues. There's been Always glowing remarks about him off the field. Even on the field, everybody is leaning towards what he had to say. So, I want to know your thoughts, Cowboy Nation. I want to know your opinions of Dak Prescott. Can he win without Ezekiel Elliott? Will Jason Garrett, the clapper that he is, and you guys know I love Jason Garrett. That's my guy, right? Coach Red. Can he demand and can he delegate enough to Kellen Moore so this team can win without Ezekiel Elliott? I don't know, Cowboy Nation. I just don't know. But this is the time. This is the season right now for us to go to the drawing boards and try to iron out everything we can find. Make those creases in there really nice. Cowboy Nation, really appreciate you guys. Don't forget, hit that like button, share this content, let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go. Shout out to Cowboys Experience, where you guys can find multiple tickets to games. I'm talking about multiple tickets to games, game day packages. Check out the website, www.cowboysexperience.com. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you want to be part of the mix, if you really want to be part of the Cowboy Nation, join Cowboys Experience, where you guys can get ticket pricing for all types of things, meet and greet sessions. Boy, we got it going on over there. Really appreciate you guys. Let me know how you feel about Byron Jones. Do he deserve $14 million? Ezekiel Elliott. Can you pay Ezekiel Elliott wide receiver money? And Dak Prescott, can you give him $33 million plus or beyond? That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to Nothing But the Bears. Salute. I'm out. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's get this thing going, baby. Let's go. Yeah. You guys know how this thing go, right? Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit that sub. Sub it up, baby. Salute. Yeah.